toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bruins offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
I think a really big key in the RPO game is having really good rhythm and timing. Offense didn't have it there, and that's why it falls in.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Vick. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Bruins will punt this one away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish...
There he goes! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. That's got it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
And that's that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost the fire on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down.
Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Alabama. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Vic. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Moves around to clear up the vision. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, and receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Third down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. Just keeps swinging it. Steps away. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another. Find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time. No midseason doldrums for the kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Follow the block.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Vic. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Find some room. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCLA!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Man, a defender miss. Brought brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Connection to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. A hand to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. To the air, it's Blunt. Quickly complete. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Vic. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going.
Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. The short hands, it's Willis. And he's brought down after game.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Creates a little room. Nice move to keep running. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Vick. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
From the gun, looking for a man. Wide out, trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football.
He'll take the deep shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Makes the grab, it's Adams. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
in halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Here's a hit. Quarterback now breaking the field. Sweet cut there. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Flips it out to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Finds him out of the backfield. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Got it! Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Vick. Makes the catch. It's Connors.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
They'll run play action. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. Finds a crease at the 20. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Quick completion on the out. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game play.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Connors. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll leave it with the lone back. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Connors. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, it's a reverse. Got the 1st down and more. Finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the... line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going. for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. They'll keep it on the ground. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Hauls it in.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Connors.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
Pulls it in down the sideline. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 7. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man open. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel good.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Brooks. Those two failed to... It's an pass.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. Did a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quickly complete. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. He wants a big play here late. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Vic. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man quickly.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Scanning the field, it's Vick. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. A hostile environment can have a major